Hey everyone, welcome to Heavy Metal. Today I wanted to do a follow-up video. I noticed a lot on YouTube that all y'all get to see is, hey, look at this, it's new, I just got it, let's check it out. But it seems like you never get to see 6 months, a year, 2 years down the road, how did this particular item hold up, and what do we think about it now that all the news wore off and we got some use out of it. Well, I'm going to touch on some things today. I mean, I've gotten a lot of stuff during the course of my YouTube, can't do them all, but just a lot of these that I use a lot out on the range and during my videos. So let's just do a follow-up, and I'll tell y'all how some of this stuff has held up and if I had any problems or anything out of it. And first of all is my belt. Now this belt was sent to me by Core, and ever since they sent that, I forget how long ago it's been. I know it's been over a year. But I have been wearing this thing, and as everybody knows, I wear a full-size 45 at all times. It's either this Remington or my Smith. But most time the Remington, it's a little heavier, but this belt has not stretched, sagged, deformed. The latch part of it, I've had no problem out of it, like dead clicks or anything like that. So as far as the Core belt goes, I am 100% happy with that. That is a good product. It has held up for me very well. And while I'm on it, let me throw this out there. These products that I'm showing you and stuff, I am not endorsing them. I do not have these for sale. There's no links below. Not making no money off of these products. This is just a follow-up to stuff, just for information only. Okay, got that out of the way. Now, next up, let's hit some of the pistols. Some of these get a bad rap. Let's start with the Remington. This is the Remington. This is my RP9. And like I say, some people have really slammed the RP series. As y'all know, I carry the RP45. There's no telling how many rounds I have through this RP9. I'm going to guess at least a couple of thousand. This gun has given me really no problem. A few times it has hung open just a shade like that, did not go all the way in the battery. A little bump and she keeps on shooting. The only reason that it's done that is because I shoot the crap out of it and I haven't cleaned it or oiled it. But you take care of this, it will take care of you. It is a great, great pistol. And as far as accuracy goes, y'all run through the playlist and look at some of the videos on this. Split a pencil in half at 20 yards. Shooting toothpicks in half at 10 yards. Plus, I mean, I've done some 100-yard shots with this thing. You name it, I've shot it. I shoot the crap out of this thing on the range. And it has been a really good one, so props to the RP9. Now, sort of newer to my arsenal. I think I've had this maybe roughly a year. This is the FK Bernaux PSD, chambered in FK 7.5. Yes, it does look funny with the big front end. It has a weight in here and a style of recoil system that lightens it up. Like right now, I have the 9mm barrel in there. And that's what's cool about this. It comes with a 7.5 barrel, which, oh man, it's an awesome round. Go check out some of the videos on this thing. And then you get a choice of the 9mm barrel or a 10mm barrel, which will shoot 40s just fine. So it's very versatile, very adaptable. But as far as just a handgun goes, the only trouble I've had out of this thing is sometimes when I shoot some cheap 9mm, it will not eject. It doesn't fully cycle And I'm going to say that's probably because I've not got 400 or 500 rounds through this thing. I'm sure it needs a break-in period and whatnot, and I have yet to take this apart and do a good clean and lube on it too. But the gun's very accurate, it shoots great, and the recoil is minimal because of the design. So, again, another big plus for the FK. It's been a really, really good one. And now let's move on to my 1911. Now, I've had this one for a couple of years. This is a Rock Island 1911, 10 millimeter. It's got the bull barrel. And I do shoot a lot of 40 cal out of this. I know some of you people are probably about to lose your mind. But let me tell you something. The 40 cal's not hurt this thing. I don't know how many rounds I've crammed through this thing, a 10 millimeter, 40 cal. I've put hard cast through it. You name it. If it fits, I shoot it. This gun has never failed or given me any trouble whatsoever. I probably got 700 to 800 rounds through it. I think I've taken it apart and cleaned it and oiled it one time. The sights are dead on. I just really like it. It's been a great 1911. Now, as far as accuracy, you can go through a playlist and check it. Look for the card split video. I split a card with this at 10 yards. So accuracy is there. If you can hold it still and get a good trigger pull, you can hit with this thing and it will last and you can rely on it. So that's a big deal. And now, as far as the pistols go, oh, my daily carry, my RP45. Yeah, it looks rough, don't it? It's because it's my daily carry. It's out there in the shop, it's getting beat up, it's getting hit with everything. I mean, you name it, this old gun catches a hard life. But I've yet to have a malfunction with it. The thing runs, it works, it's accurate, and it's been a good one as well. Now, as far as pistols go, I believe everybody knows what this is. That's my favorite plinker. That's my Desert Eagle and 50AE. Love this thing. Love it, love it. I've got, let me see, probably right at 800 rounds through this little thing. And I've had a couple of small issues with it. A couple of times it didn't go fully in the battery. And there again, I think that was a issue of trash or something in it. Quick clean, little lube, and it started working fine. The only other trouble I've had out of this thing, see right here where your safety is, them screws right there. Flathead screw on each side, they have come loose a couple of times and I had to tighten them. Considering the size of this handgun and the recoil, something's going to come loose somewhere eventually. So that right there is no big deal. Take a screwdriver, tighten them up. You're ready to rock. And for some of y'all say, well, that's just a range toy, something to make videos with. Yes, it is, but still, this thing is accurate. I can take it out there right now, 55 yards, and hit steel all day long, like any other handgun. Hold it still, get a good trigger pull, she'll hit, and like I say, so far so good. I have loved this, and it's done me a fantastic job of being a good, reliable pistol, and super fun to shoot. Now, let's go on to some of the other items that we use every day out on the range and give you an update on them. One of the cameras. This is a Nikon Coolpix P510. Now, I use this camera for all of them close-up and slow-motion shots. Not sure what this thing cost because it was donated to the channel by my friend Greg, but this thing has done very well. I've not had a moment's problem out of it. The picture quality is great. The sound quality doesn't quite catch as good as I would like, but if you get up there close to it, it's perfect. If you decide to go with this style camera, I'd highly suggest a separate microphone for it. Besides that, that thing's held up really, really well. And my ear protection. These Axel Electronics. Been using these for quite a while now. And I tell you what, when I put these on and turn them on, of course I have very bad hearing to begin with. I can hear things wearing them that I normally do not hear when I'm out on the range. Like a frog, a bird, something off in the distance, whatnot. But when you pull that trigger, these really hush it up. They have been fantastic for me so far, and I gotta say, I really enjoy them. And probably, unless something greater and better comes along, these are going to be what I always use. And now, the chronograph. This is something that a lot of people buy. And this one here was actually sent to us by Timmy BMN, the Pro Chrono DLX. And I've not had no trouble out of this. Even on a day like today, it's raining out, it's overcast, this thing will pick up. The readings seem to be precise, and I've just had no issue. This thing has a lot of features that I don't use. You can hook it to your cell phone, blah, blah, blah. But just as far as a good chronograph, this thing's done me right. And last but not least, this is something I use to death, is this range bag. The old lady got me this, and buddy, I don't know how I lived without it. It's Rebo Tactical is a company that makes it. I don't know where she bought it from. But with all the compartments and everything in here, this thing is just super handy. And I have yet to tear a stitch on it or have a zipper mess up or anything. And that's the important part. Because I'll go out to the range and I'll have a third of this thing full of ammo. I may have all of these pistols in there and another one, plus my camera, plus all of my other doodads and stuff. This thing's probably weighing 70 to 80 pounds sometimes when I get through. I've had it so full of stuff, I've had to carry both hands out to the range. And like I say, nothing's tore on it, nothing's give up. So big props to this range bag because, I mean, it catches heck and does not give any issues. Well, everyone, like I said, that's just a quick video on some follow-ups because people want to know the longevity of something, how it lasts, what kind of issues you had with it, so on and so forth. And like I say, not promoting, not pushing any of these products. There's no links below or anything like that. This is just a good follow-up to let you know what's going on. Well, everyone, I appreciate you watching. If there's something else I've had on the channel a while back and y'all would like to see a follow-up on it, please throw it down in the comments and I'll definitely bring it out and we'll talk about it. Besides that, if you would, leave me some comments. If you're able, hit us up on Patreon. And please like, share, and subscribe. Again, appreciate it much. Until the next one, I hope that everyone has a fantastic day.